Hey guys, Haas with Haas Games and Cards, and I hope you're all doing awesome because you all deserve it. What do we got going on today? Well, I'm about to head out for some vacation, and we're going to talk about a couple of things, a couple of different topics. We're going to have them all pre-recorded and then flip them out throughout the week, whatever. We haven't made videos for a long time, and it's my bad. Family stuff, work stuff, all kinds of stuff. All the stuff. That's why I'm not a good YouTuber. But doesn't mean we're not going to make videos, and come on in from time to time, and we're going to make in some videos about the drama with Phantasmal Flames. So much around it, as far as pricing and availability and all these content creators. And if you want me to make a video about what my allocations look like, I'll make a separate video. You guys let me know. But the drama is so weird on this set. There's so many people being like, oh, all these content creators will be like, oh yeah, all these guys won't say what their allocations are and blah blah blah. I'll tell you my allocations, but then they don't tell their allocations. They'll be like, I got 2% less than Mega. It's like, well, cool. You never told us what you got for Mega either. So it's so weird that people are so guarded about how much shit they're getting in. And so if you want to know how much shit I'm getting in, it's not very impressive, but I'll definitely tell you. You let me know in the comments. I'll make a separate video all about it. But we're going to look at Mega Evolution's prices and see if it's worth buying. I know there's been a ton of Walmart drops, a ton of whatever, right? And I just want to see, I wanted some of all that aftermath to go through after all the Pokemon Center drops and Walmart, Best Buy pre-orders, GameStop, all that crap. I wanted to see kind of where they all land. So here we are. Here we all are after a few months of pre-orders. I think it started late September maybe. Don't remember off the top of my head, but we have the Mega Charizard UPC, which looks like a very cool UPC. Don't get me wrong. I love it. The promo cards are really cool. Some people don't like the Charizard promo card. I personally do. But I think the main SIR of the set, way cooler. Way cooler. But is it a bad card? No. I don't think it's a bad card. I think it's fine. So what we're looking at is a market price of $297. Bounces between $295 and upper or like 320s. So if you're buying it from TCG Player, you're looking at about $300. We'll just put it right in the middle there, 3 to 320. I would not, and I can, like I said, if we make a separate video about allocations and pricing and stuff like that, I definitely would not pay $300 for that. Now, on my website, are we going to sell it for MSRP? Absolutely not. You guys need to help me pay for my Pokemon investment, so that's how it works. But I definitely wouldn't be buying these for $300. Definitely not. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, and I think they've printed a lot of these. Based off of what I've been getting allocation-wise, I definitely think they printed a lot of them, but we can dive into that in a different video if you guys want to hear about it. I'll tell you my difference between that and prismatic SPCs. It's a dramatic difference, for sure. And I think my overall allocation for it, I definitely got about the same as Mega, a little less in some areas, but like I said, with the UPCs, a big chunk more. The booster box going dropping down over time, but 324. It looks like it's very consistently staying at 324 on the last solds. We got about 16 being sold a day. 338. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of booster boxes. Usually there's a little bit more. I know only certain people can pre-order or put pre-orders up on TCG Player. But it seems like that's the pretty consistent price right now, about 324. Phantasmal Flames Elite Trainer box going for about 144. Still tanking down. They're in like the 133s to 145 right now. Kind of fluctuating around there. Kind of crazy, but definitely a downturn. I mean, I think these prices will all drop a little bit. We'll dive into that in a minute. The Pokemon Center ETB is kind of crazy. Holy hell. There's some people buying this at $600 and it's still bouncing between 550 to 600. Holy crap. So if you scored 2 of those from the Pokemon Center, you are winning. You are definitely winning. It like went down, shot back up a little bit, kind of going back down, but between 580 and 600 essentially is what this thing's going for. That is wild. I'll try to pick up some more of these if I can get them at a good price, but I'm definitely not paying above 200. That's for sure. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I will buy some at 200 if they keep selling for 5. Find some people that want to do some quick flips. If you're trying to sell your Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box for 200, I'm your guy. I'll buy it up right away. So what does all this mean? We're not going to dive into the other products, but I think pricing on this is going to be pretty wild, which is kind of weird because Obsidian Flames was not an expensive set. You know, it was super, super cheap for the longest time. I was buying booster boxes of it for like $80, and that's before I had an LLC. That was just when I started getting back into the hobby and started just ripping up packs for fun. I'm like, oh, this is cheap, this is fun, this is great. And now I have my LLC, but then it ended up not being so cheap and fun. Definitely not cheap and fun now. Would I buy any of these prices as advertised on TCG Player? No. That's crazy. I mean, if you guys have the wallet to do it, if you got a lot of money and that's what you like to do, go ahead, secure your spot. But I mean, you're all adults with adult money. Don't go crazy maxing your cards out on this crap. Like, it's okay to miss out. It's okay to miss out, and I'm not going to sell it at the cheapest price. The reason why I made my Pokemon LLC is so I could sell some stuff and not even really make anything on top. It's to pay for the stuff that I keep for myself, for my sealed collection. So I like to be at zeros on it, and it feels good because I'm not really putting in much into my collection at all. Yeah, these prices are absurd and crazy. I want to go into it, especially since I mean, there's going to be 2 waves on this, and I don't think the 2-wave system helps. As we saw with like Mega Evolution, right? Whoops, no, I go there. Mega Evolutions booster box. We have like the 2-wave thing with Mega Evolutions, and we had it like spike up to 297, spike up to 320, which is about the same price as Phantasmal Flames. And I think this week is when you guys are going to be seeing Wave 2 drop, and it gets down to 277. But now we're starting to climb a little back up to about 279, 280. And it might go up from there as well as this second wave stock gets depleted. But the second wave wasn't bigger than the first wave. And in my opinion, if you would have just blitzed out the product at the very beginning, it would have dropped down the price a whole lot more than what it is now. So I don't think this was the best way to go about it, but I think they're also behind on printing. They keep delaying, like Wave 1 or Wave 2, or Wave 1 ETBs had to delay, Salamence boxes had to delay. Like every product that's not a mainline product has been delayed, essentially. And it's really annoying. So I don't think the 2-wave thing is going to impact it much. And if it does go down, I think it'll just shoot back up later. I know people are really scared about the Pokemon market right now, and maybe we'll make another video about this if you want to have another video, but there's been like 2-3 weeks of stalling and a little bit of dropping here and there, and everyone's like, it's crashing. And I think I'll make a separate video about that and go into it, but I just think people are a little wild right now. Anyways, just a quick little video about Phantasmal Flames. Did you guys get a PC ETB? Are you guys pre-ordering this set? Are you guys excited to get this set? We're going to be I'm going to launch my pre-orders on my website while I'm on vacation. It's just going to be Wave 1. I'm not going to pre-order Wave 2 right off the bat because I did that with the second wave of Mega Evolution. And it hasn't even come in yet. It's coming in this week finally. but it was so delayed, and I hate holding on to people's money that long without getting them their product. So Phantasmal Flames, I'm going to pre-order out wave 1, and then wave 2, I'll do it when it ships out to me, and then I'll pre-order it that way. But that's about it. That's about it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. I hope you all have a good night. Don't do anything crazy.